Hey guys, welcome back to machine learning. So, this is the second lecture of machine learning in which we will be entering the concepts of machine learning. So, let's start with the first and the very basic concept, which is known as supervised and unsupervised learning. Okay, so just give me a minute. And guys, you can also make notes along with me. So, we are machine learning, let's say like lecture 2, and today we will be seeing supervised and unsupervised learning. Okay, so today we will be seeing these two topics. These are the most easy topics and the basics of machine learning. So you should have a good understanding of these two first. I'll try my best to go as slow as I can, so that you can understand and write in your own words. And I'll try to give some very good examples so that you can understand easily and keep it in your mind for a long term. Okay, so let's begin. All right, so when you are like working with machine learning concepts, there are two important things to be followed. Okay, so basically machine learning is divided into two parts, which I have already written on the screen, which is supervised and unsupervised learning. So let's jump to supervised now. What is supervised learning? Supervised is where you have same some learning output, and from there you are learning something new. Like if I want to give you an example and explain you, uh, like what I mean by that is, everyone have seen or played or have seen some kids, like children playing with Lego blocks. uh, those who don't know Lego, let me show you, then it will be, your understanding will be great. These some of these, right? Like we all of us played with such blocks when we were young, or we must have seen someone playing these. Like we used to make like stairs or house or television or whatever we can. Like we try our best to make something, though like we make very bad figures. So basically I used to make very bad figures. Like I cannot imagine making such when I was young. So that's another thing. Okay, so these are the Lego blocks. Even there are cartoon movies on these. So okay, so let's come to the main point. So why I have shown you Lego blocks is that I'm going to give you an example in which supervised and unsupervised learning for you will be damn easy. Trust me with that. Okay. So uh, okay, now let me give you an example. So let's say you have a 5-year-old child at your home, be it yours or be it your uncle's or anyone. 5 year or 3 years old, like he doesn't have any knowledge about anything. Guys, please make like be attentive in this example, because this is the basic of machine learning and you should be clear with supervised and unsupervised learning. I'm just trying to explain this giving an example. So let's say there is a 3 to 5 year old child who has no idea like how a, let's say, house look like or a car look like. Okay, so what you did is that you have like the child is sitting at home and there are like there are many blocks of Legos lying down on the ground or a big table. Okay, so uh, you you created like let's say different shape and sizes of houses with Lego blocks, and also you created let's say a car, like let's say you created 5 to 6 different shape, length, width and height house with those Lego blocks, and you also created different shape and size cars, four-wheelers with those Lego blocks, and you have placed all those 10, 15 items in front of that child, and that child has no idea, like he's very small and he has no idea what exactly, like looking at the Lego blocks, what is it. So you showed him that okay, this is house, like this figure or this something like this looks like a house, and something like this looks like is a car. You made him understand that such figures, be it of any size, but like overall picture is house and overall picture of this item is car. So you taught that child how it looks like, and then finally child has an understanding that okay, so this is a house and this is a car, by after everything, after you teach him. So this is supervised learning. So basically in supervised learning we train our algorithms with the data which we already have, and then we present our new data to our algorithms and ask it that hey, with all the training you got, like I have provided to you, could you now help me with the prediction of the outcome of this new data. I hope you're getting a point. What I'm saying is that in supervised learning you have algorithms, your algorithms, and you provide a lot of information, data sets, different data sets to it. Okay, so let's say this is x1, x2, x3, x4 and x5. You have provided all these data sets to these algorithms, and finally like and that this algorithm learned everything from these data sets of x1, x2, x3, and finally you provided a new unknown data set to it, like let's say xn. You have no idea what is it, and you provided it to the algorithm. Now with its own intelligence, what this algorithm has learned from all these x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, if it gives a correct result or a correct prediction that this is let's say x6, this is supervised learning. So with that example, what I was trying to explain is that algorithm is the child, and these are the Lego blocks which you have showed and asked him to, like this looks like a house and this looks like a car. And finally, if you create like a big, including all the Lego blocks, you created a big house and showed that thing to the child, he'll surely say like this is a house as per his understanding from all the Lego blocks which you have shown before. He'll say that, right? So this is how uh, supervised learning is. Okay. So now, don't you think that you all are right now, at this moment, if you are watching this video, you all are right now doing supervised learning, which means that you are learning a topic called machine learning concept from me, like let's say from Sahib, and after completing all these, and when you enter into any company after placement and you become an employee there, and you will be solving projects there, you'll not be getting the project or the knowledge which I'll be giving you right now. There you have to work on a new project or a new concept, and you'll give a new prediction or a outcome there. So indirectly, don't you think you are also doing a supervised learning right now with me, right? So this is supervised learning. I hope this is clear. The supervised learning part is clear to you. Okay, and guys, please keep note. If you want to pause the video and keep making notes of this, because these are very important topics and mostly asked in interviews. I used to be a technical interviewer at few times in my company, and basically I used to ask supervised and unsupervised KNNs and everything, theoretical part. So make sure you keep on writing all these. Okay, now let's see what is unsupervised learning. Now, in unsupervised learning, I'll give you the same example of the Lego and the child, but in a different way to make you understand what is unsupervised learning. Okay, so here we take the same example, but we don't tell the kid that, okay, kid, this is a house and this is a car. So let me draw it. So in unsupervised learning, now we are into unsupervised learning, okay? So in unsupervised learning, we are not telling the kid that this is a car or this is a house. Instead, the kid is sitting and we have created houses. I'm very bad with diagrams, guys. So we have created houses, a lot of houses, different shapes and different sizes houses. Like let's say we have created many houses, and also we have created cars. Damn, this is a very high-tech car, guys. So this one is good. Okay, so we have created some cars, and we have not uh, like uh, tell the we have not introduced these like this is a car or this is a house to the child. He has no idea what is this, no idea, but he has all the Lego blocks made of houses and cars right in front of him. Like there are 15, 16 of him. But now, like they are all different shapes and sizes. Make sure like they are all different shapes and sizes. Not everyone is not everything is not the same. Okay. And now if we ask the kid to separate these like and they are mixed, not like cars are in a row or a car. They are mixed like here maybe there is one car here, there is a house and all. Now if we ask the kid to please separate the car and the house, don't you think like there's a car and there are house, don't you think the unknowingly kid has no idea what is car and what is house, but he can separate by looking the shape and size and like basically the property. He can separate like okay this thing look like this and it has two wheel type structure, all the wheel type structure uh, he kept it here, and all the house like structure he kept it here, but he has no idea, he has no knowledge what is car and what is house. But don't you think he can at least separate it by looking at the properties and all, right? Like guys, I hope you are getting it. The kid has no idea where what is what, but by observing and analyzing the different shapes and sizes, he can separate the houses and the cars unknowingly. Okay, right. So this is your unsupervised learning, which is finding the hidden patterns with respect to some sort of properties. So this is nothing but unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning is nothing but finding the hidden patterns with respect to some sort of properties. Guys, I hope I have given you a good example to make you understand what it, if I've simply given you the definitions of supervised and unsupervised, I'm sure you must have not the picture will not be clear in your mind, and if it's clear right now in this session, after some time it will be blown away. So I tried my best to give you this example. So I hope you understood it. Okay, so this is unsupervised learning, and guys, make sure unsupervised learning is the most important part of machine learning. Okay, so that is why I have written the definition of unsupervised learning also here. You can make a note, and this is what like unsupervised learning. And let me do one thing. Let me show you a real example, a real and a live example of unsupervised learning. Give me a minute. I'll just show you. Okay, so we are still at the Lego blocks. Okay, so let's say Google News. Okay, I've already seen it. Basically, I daily get up and see Google News, what's going on, and so that's okay. So that Me Too is now like more than machine learning these days. Me Too is famous. So okay, no problem with that. Okay, so guys, what I'm trying to show you here is in unsupervised learning, why women beat reporters across India. Okay, so this is the news. Whatever the news is, we are not news readers. This news is from scroll.in. Okay, same news, hashtag Me Too is from Times of India. Same news is from News 18. Like headings are changed. Obviously, titles will be changed, and but the news are the same. First Post, Times of India. So, uh, this is the main heading, and don't you think like this is a part of unsupervised learning in which Google has no idea what is what, but it has separated the news by taking its own intelligence. It has separated the same news into one section of this. You can see this one square box. It has all the same news from different newspapers or news portals. It has all the same news. So the content is same. It has clustered everything, like it's separated and it's clustered it. I hope you are getting it. Right? So this is the live example which is Google is using in unsupervised learning. Such examples I will be giving you a lot on daily basis. On each and every lecture, I'll be giving you some of the other example which you don't know even you are using machine learning concepts. Okay, and we will be seeing all the examples and many other things as we go deeper into this course. All right, so okay, let's get back. All right, so I'm just rubbing this. Okay, so now under supervised learning, we have two basic algorithms inside it. Which first one is regression algorithms. And guys, if I say algos, so it means algorithms. Okay, don't get confused. Like what is algo? Classification algorithms. Okay, so we